Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. It's your girl Taylor.
It's your girl Lex. I thought we was going to say women's intuition at the same time.
Oh, I'm sorry. And it's women's intuition.
What's up, y'all? Episode 31.
Yes, let's get into it.
Bitch, I had to put my face on because I was struggling last episode. And so,
you didn't look too bad though.
Bitch, he sent that video back. I didn't even want to say thank you.
You did not respond. It took you a minute.
Yeah, and I didn't heart it. I thumbs up it. He said episode in Dropbox. I was like, nigga, the camera don't got no filter? What the fuck?
Like, fuck with me, damn.
Shit.
No, but actually, Lex, this crazy thing is I'm actually going through what you was going through last Saturday.
Are you really?
The exact same thing. So I went out with my teammates last night, y'all. Auntie don't know who she thought she was.
Ooh.
I knew when it was like 12 o'clock and it was like next spot. And I went, I knew it was over with for me.
See, now that's when they would have had to kiss my ass.
Yeah.
And I would have acted like I was going, but I would have went home.
And then I get in my car, they was like, TNT, you coming? I'm like, damn, they got me. All right, cool. You know, I was working from home. It was our little, end of the year celebration.
This is last night?
Yes.
Okay.
We had so much fun. I'm not even gonna lie. We went to the karaoke thing. Mm-hmm. Not the one where we went to for my birthday. The other one, like the super, super one that looks really cool online.
Okay.
I think it's like Mike's or something like that.
I think I know what you're talking about. Like, it looks really fancy, but it don't look as lit as the other one.
But we was lit though.
Okay.
But then you have your own rooms.
Hookah? They don't got hookah.
They do have hookah. Yes, they do have hookah.
Okay.
But we didn't get hookah. My teammates, they don't really do hookah, and I was not about to be smoking a hookah by myself, bitch. I did not want one that bad. And we was drinking.
We have two other people that like hookah out there, bitch. Oh, okay.
Maybe one more, but it wasn't even worth it at that point. Okay. But so we went there, got turned as fuck, went to this other spot. It was lit as hell. It wasn't packed, but it was lit.
Was it like a bar, lounge?
It was like a lounge.
Okay.
Like it was like sections. I knew I was drunk when I bought shots for everybody.
I ain't never been that drunk.
I was like, yeah, take me home. It's time to go home right now, bitch. But woke up this morning, had a hangover. Got home at like 3 o'clock in the morning. That was crazy.
Like yeah.
I was like, damn, okay, had to be up. Woke up this morning. I was cramping. I was like,
bitch.
I know I'm not going through the same shit Lex went through last Saturday,
thing.
bro.
No sleep.
Literally. I was like, this is crazy. Ooh. So crazy. So,
well, bitch, you bounced back because I ain't look like that. You look good.
Well, I had all day. You literally had to wake up. That's the only difference. Okay. So I couldn't, throw something together real quick. But yes, I'm struggling today. So and then before the show, had a little moment. So now I'm really doubling struggling on the show.
You had a little moment.
My fucking contact wanted to act like an asshole.
Yeah.
Out of all the times, but it's cool. We're gonna make it work. What is that? I can see that.
You act like you can't even see your phone, bitch. So I'm like, I can flick this bitch off.
Whatever. But what's up with you since I last saw you?
What's up with me? I'm done bleeding. Okay. I'm back in these streets.
Are you?
I met somebody.
Ooh, where?
At the dog park. Yeah.
Okay.
But then I unmet him because he's 23.
Immediately.
Yeah, and he's Indian. So I don't
He's a what?
He's Indian. So I doubt his family even likes people that look like me.
I mean, you never know.
But it was fun. His dog had the name of like a character from his dog's name is Hodor, and it's a character for Game of Thrones. So he kept saying it, and so I asked him. I was like, "Did you get that from?" So we're literally sitting there like talking about it, and then Enzo just started cock blocking. I think he starts being like super aggressive with other dogs. So I had to keep on like breaking him up. Like, Enzo, stop! Like, he'll show his teeth at other dogs, and their parents were like, "Oh my god." So I'm having, and then he got this haircut, so he don't even look all cute and fluffy anymore. They're really like, what the fuck is this mangy wolf fox showing his teeth at my dog? So I kept having to break him up. So then finally I was just like, okay, I cut the conversation short because I'm like, we're just gonna go walk. And then the guy he was like, we'll go walk too. So we walked a little bit, but then it was hot as fuck, so the walk was short. So, but we exchanged numbers, and yeah. So
what happened? You said
we were in the whole getting to know each other phase, and he was like, well, I'm 23.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
24, something like that. And then it was just like, oh.
He didn't look young?
I mean, I couldn't tell how old. He didn't look 19, 20 or anything like that. It could have been mid-20s. It could have been, I might have been able to do like a 27.
Oh.
26. Is 26 crazy? That's 4 years. 4 years?
I mean, I don't think it's crazy, but I just don't see like, I mean, today's different. I just don't see how.
Taylor, 26 is crazy. And then another young nigga slid in my DMs this weekend. He's 23. I'm like, what's happening? Like, what's happening? Like, is this the era that I'm in right now? Is that what I'm projecting?
Am I giving off young?
And I know I'm not giving sugar mama energy because nigga, I'm looking for help. So I know you don't think you're getting over on me. So yeah, I came close to having a new little boo, but I mean, it was cute. And you know what? I don't even think he was really my type, but it was cool to just, meet somebody and bond over something like that. And then I was like, Indian, never had one of those. So I was willing to see, bitch. I was like, is it two-toned? Like, is it thick? Are they big? Like, are they like Asian? Like, I don't know, bitch. So I was intrigued to have a story, but then I was like, 24 seems really, really bad. So
yes.
So other than that, I've been focusing on career a lot lately and trying to make some changes in that field. I need to put people up on game. I think there's like 3 more days. There's this number you can call, and it's legit, to see if your student loan gets forgiven. They didn't forgive mine, but one of my cousins, they forgave $20,000. And then Tori called today, and they forgave $32,900 of her $43,000 debt. I was like, okay, so it's worth looking into it.
What's the
So they asked questions like, what do you make a year before taxes? So one of the people I talked to, I'm not going to say who so they don't get caught, but one of the people I talked to was like, well, I gave them the number after taxes and after 401k and after all that. So I'm like, oh, so I should have lied. Because even the number before, I mean, it's not crazy. I'm not liable for any tax breaks because I make this large exuberant amount of money. So I'm like, how the fuck I didn't apply? But I was like, I guess I really needed to like.
So it's like
lie.
Applying for food stamps,
basically. And I guess they tell you
not
right
that
then
we
and
lie
there
about that, but it's the same.
But I wish I could get some now.
Bitch,
in Albany, man.
196, boy. That shit used to do some work.
That
shit used to do some work. Yeah. Memories.
I think rent was only $575.
What?
So,
and you had a roommate? Like,
bitch, what?
It was a different life.
But yeah, so there's some game, y'all. Call the number. It's happening. So you just gotta call them. So. Okay. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, shit, I ain't been doing nothing.
No intuition.
Intuition this week. No, I really stayed out of the way, so I didn't really have to, it didn't really have to talk to me. What about you?
You know what? I do have an intuition, and it's telling me to get the fuck on from my job. And that's what I've been doing, y'all. Getting the fuck on from my job. Like, applying for jobs is like a job.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, when I say, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even really be doing my work during 9 to 5. I be like literally applying for jobs.
Yeah.
Like, literally. That's what I be doing.
That's what I meant when I said career based. I was trying to be a little coy about it. But yeah.
And my job knows. Like, I'm very vocal about it. Like, I've been vocal about it from day one, though. I feel like, so it's not like I'm like, oh, I can't wait to leave, but I can't wait to leave. But also, I don't think it's normal for a person my age to have been at a job as long as I have, too. So I think that's a very good, like,
how long
quality.
Have you been there?
Maybe like 7 years. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't 7 years in like one position. Like I worked in different like positions. So it don't feel like I just been doing the same thing for 7 years. But, also it's a time where you got to like move on. No, yeah. So yeah, that's what my intuition has been telling me. And I'm going to stick beside it.
Girl, we right there. We on the same page, bitch.
I'm gonna stick beside it.
Okay, so speaking of sticking beside, have you ever, this is the first topic, y'all, have you ever got caught or like, not even red-handed, but have you ever got caught being shady, like as far as how you're moving, like, and like your nigga stuck beside you? Like maybe he went through your phone or you was out and you ran into somebody or he caught you on a lie. It looks like you're thinking of a specific time.
Yeah, I feel like I talked about it on the show though.
You might have, but refresh the memory.
Yeah, remember I don't remember what the setting, but I was talking to my classmate. And remember, I feel like I recently said this. I was talking to my classmate. We will be texting a lot. And I guess my nigga got a hold of my phone. And, like, we will be texting, like, a lot.
What was y'all talking about?
I mean...
Was it the content of the messages or was it just the fact that you were texting another nigga?
I think it was, like, how often we text. Like, because I used to bring him up a lot. We had, like, group projects together. So I would be like, oh, my friend from class. Like, I think one time I was like, he got to come over so we can do our project. And this is when I was living with my nigga.
Ooh, who was the friend?
I don't remember his name. This was in college, of course. But yeah, I think it was some like class with psych. Or something. So yeah, he basically seen like how often we communicated, like how it never got like inappropriate, but it was definitely the...
Well, then what did he say when he approached you? Why you texting this nigga so much? Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, he was like, so this just like your classmate? Like, you sure? Basically, like, it's not giving y'all just classmates. And I'm like, yeah, he my friend too. And it's like, it's not giving that. Like, basically checking me on some shit like that.
Yeah.
And I denied it. But it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing.
But still, you knew that it was like,
definitely shady.
It was...
Yeah, boundaries were crossed a little bit.
Yeah, okay,
for sure.
I feel that. Yeah, I've definitely gotten caught. I've had a nigga go through my phone, but we were technically on a break. That was when when me and my ex had broke up in college, and he showed up on graduation day with flowers, and then afterwards we all went to the trap and got super fucked up, and he came home with me and we fucked. And then I wake up. This is the day after I graduated. I wake up and he's sitting on the edge of the bed, like next to me, with my phone in my hand, and he going through shit. He's like, "Who was this?" And I was talking to that old nigga.
This is like really when y'all broke up for good.
Yeah,
I remember you moved home. That was it.
Yeah,
I remember that.
But I moved home maybe like a week after that, so I really wasn't that concerned then, because I'm like, nigga, I'm finna be gone anyway. So like, that's really what I needed to finally really get rid of him. I needed to leave the city. Like, fuck this. So, but there was a time with my ex. This is the first time I'm admitting. Ooh, okay, there were a couple times. So there was a time with my ex. This is the first time I'm like really admitting this, because I lied my ass off. I want to say, and the reason I got caught was Twitter, bitch. Twitter.
That bitch love tweeting.
But bro, the thing was, we had just been like in an argument or some shit, like. And I think that we had finally like made up, but it was still fresh. And I had already said I was gonna go chill with Balenciaga Bay. This was in Balenciaga Bay. It was like my in and out nigga. Like, yeah, it's just Old Faithful. Call it Balenciaga Bay. And so I had already told him like 3 days before, like, yeah, I'm gonna come over on Wednesday and spend the night or whatever, some shit. And me and my nigga made up on like Tuesday. But I was like, well, I'm still going. Cause nigga, you really had me fucked up. Like, we good, but I still felt some type of way. So I ended up going to see Balenciaga Bay. Probably fucked. Of course we fucked. And spent the night. And then the next morning when I woke up, I like rolled over and tweeted, but I tried to tweet like I was from home. But the location, I had my location thing going. So it said from like Midtown, Georgia. Girl. And it was like 7:00 in the morning. And so I'm driving home and he calls me. He's like, where are you? And I was like, oh, I'm running errands or whatever. He was like, why say you tweeted from Midtown at 7 or whatever? And I made up this lie about my aunt had made shirts and needed me to go pick up some shirts from some lady in Midtown before they opened or some shit.
Like,
he did not believe it, but I went and turned my location off of Twitter that minute.
The fact that you had it on is crazy.
Yeah.
You honestly...
I mean, it never pinpointed my exact location, but like it would be like Atlanta, Georgia, or...
Still.
I know, bitch. Yeah, I turned
Hell
that shit.
Hell no. We not doing that. Mm-mm.
Okay. And you've caught a nigga in some shit before?
Yeah. For sure.
Did you play it cool?
I'm trying to think of all the times. I could think of one vividly when I seen like a text came through the phone, and yeah,
right then and there, was you like?
No, I was definitely being like passive aggressive at first, and then I finally was like, "Who's a number popped up on your phone? Who's such and such?" Like, niggas be denying that shit.
Was he able to lie on the spot? Or you knew he was...
It's always, that's my friend. Like, that's just my homegirl.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. It be feeling terrible when you get caught doing something.
It do. Your heart sink. You be like, damn. Like, you feel like you in trouble by your parents.
Sometimes I get defensive, bitch. Like,
immediately.
I'm like, oh shit.
You're not about to catch me. Like,
or sometimes I be like, sometimes I own it because I'm like, nigga, as many times as I forgave you, like, are you kidding me? Like, girl, but that shit okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the next topic I'm going to talk about, can you think of any situation where you would tell your current person you're dating or entertaining who your ex is?
Like, as far as them asking, point me out the scenario. Am I just randomly like, oh, my last ex name was George?
Yeah. Or like, let's say, I don't know, let's say you're out at a party and your ex is there, but y'all aren't going to pass cross paths. Y'all aren't going to cross paths, but do you feel the need to be like, oh yeah, that's my ex, or I used to talk to him? Like, can you think of a scenario where you're really going to be like, oh yeah, I used to date that person? Because, you know, it's like when we get in a room with a nigga and one of his bitches is there, sometimes we be like, you need to tell me if I'm in the room with a bitch you fuck. Yeah. But would you do that?
Okay, probably I would. I've done it before.
You've also not done it before.
I haven't?
In Albany?
That's the time I was thinking of.
Oh, I thought you didn't at first. He didn't know that was your ex.
He didn't. He found out.
I think that was another situation where you got caught.
It was. That was the other one I was thinking about. Yeah, okay, damn.
So in that situation, I don't know if I ever just asked you, as open as you were, and I felt like you and your boyfriend at the time had a great relationship, and I think that if you would have told him, he wouldn't have just forbade you. As long as he was there. So why didn't you think to bring it? And did you think it would come up at some point?
So
everyone knew but him.
Damn, Lex. Okay. Hold on. She's talking to me like I'm a nigga. Like,
she's trying to get my story together.
So in my defense, my ex was with our mutual homeboy. So really I was like inviting my homeboy over to the crib, and he just happened to be with my ex. So I mean, it wasn't like I was trying to like hang out with just like my ex or something like that. But I mean, I could have told him he did pull up to our house. So I
feel like it would have been easy to be like, hey, I invited so and so. I didn't know he was gonna bring his homeboy, but that just so happens to be my ex. But we're just friends now.
But you know what? I'm not gonna lie.
High school.
This is why I didn't tell him, because he wasn't home at the time. He was working, and I knew if I would have told him, he would have been like, "No, them niggas can't come over until I pull up." And I'm like, "Well, the party gonna start." Remember, we had a kickback. It was homecoming, so I'm like, I mean, the party gonna start before you get here, you know. So I'm like, we already having fun. Them niggas slick on the way. I already told him, I'm just really calling you to like double check. And I knew if I would have been like, okay, well, his homeboy is my ex. I just don't see him like, all right, yeah. And he never met the nigga before either, you know?
In some situations, it's better to ask forgiveness instead of permission. So exactly. I feel it.
I'm like, it's already happened. So I don't know how the nigga found out. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah.
Wait, I thought you ended up telling him.
No, he confronted me about it.
Oh, Lord. You was stuttering, wasn't you?
I was like, who? What you... But yeah.
Okay. Do I see myself? I don't. Not anymore, bro. Like, maybe if them niggas was gonna be dapping each other up or like forming a friendship, I'd feel the need to be like, hey, well, by the way, I used to talk to this person, or that's my ex. But like, no, because I tried the being honest thing. I remember I told my ex that I fucked my best friend before one time. And everyone was like, you should tell him. And I told him, that nigga did not let me live. I didn't see my best friend for a year and a half.
He was also insecure ass nigga, Lex.
He was, but I'm like, I don't know if that's crazy though. If a nigga told me that he smashed his girl best friend, am I really just chilling when he's like, all right, finna go hang out with Tiffany?
I think it's a case by case scenario. I think it just depends on your relationship. Like, for real. Because I feel like your partner, it's it's gonna be meant for your best friend, and you have to have a nigga in the same space, you know. But I feel like you also gonna want to be as honest as possible. So I feel like the person for you, like, it might hit a little bit like, but I do think you have to be in a space where you have to like make sure you just let him know, like, this really my homeboy. You have to give him that trust, like force that trust on him where he don't have no questions. He don't even got to side eye you, you know. Yeah. He trusts that, okay, I can see them really being like friends.
I'm just have to look at a nigga like, take it or leave it. Like, this is what it is. So
basically,
now, what if you were laid up with your new nigga and y'all decide to order some kind of food courier service?
Okay.
And the picture pops up and you see who your deliverer is, and it's your ex.
And am I gonna be like, oh shit, this is Derek, my ex?
Actually, that's my ex. Or be like, yeah, babe, maybe you go. Like, are you gonna mention that in a situation like that?
Honestly, I'm probably not.
Gonna be like,
I'm probably not.
Babe, you go to the door.
I'm probably not. And you said talking. I probably wouldn't mention I was talking to somebody, but I would mention if you were like an ex, if that makes sense.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious.
Okay, let's get into our next segment. Wild or wild not.
Wild or wild not. Wild or wild not. Wild or wild.
Okay, wild or wild not. Cheating doesn't even cross your mind when you got who you want.
Wild.
Wild? Explain. I think wild not, but explain.
I think that cheating crosses everybody's minds. Now, will they do it? Who knows? But I mean, I could have who I want, and then he pissed me off one day, and I'm not. You think I'm not gonna imagine? I don't know. I'm not saying I'm gonna actually go through with it, but I'm just saying realistically, I think everybody fantasizes or thinks about cheating sometimes.
Yeah, maybe if it would have said you cheat, even if you know, but you're not even physically doing the act, you're only thinking about it. So you know what? I'm gonna change my answer.
Right, because a nigga could love me down.
Yeah.
Does that mean he ain't never thought about fucking another bitch?
That's true.
And we in Atlanta, and you see how these bitches look?
That's true. Because even like a woman, just like natural urges, you just might be watching TV.
Girl,
you see a fine man, you be like, damn, I got a little wet a little bit, you know? Like, girl, is that cheating? No?
Sometimes I drive, but I work in Buckhead. No, like, but real. It crossed my mind. It crossed my mind, like, I wouldn't mind seeing what that.
Because now I'm curious to know, like, okay, I guess
no, because that's too much. You gonna drive yourself crazy if thoughts count as cheating. You gon'
right. That's
you gonna
be
depressed.
Like, that's not really cheating.
But you thinking about it ain't really cheating.
I feel like so you know what? I don't know, Lex, because I feel like you thinking about it is not really cheating, but I feel like.
But it didn't say you cheated. It didn't say.
But I feel like you have somebody you
never cheat. It's
the examples
doesn't cross your mind.
I don't know.
Oh, well, I mean, and maybe, look, for you personally, maybe not, but I definitely think there's plenty of people who are with who they want,
but think about cheating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say not wild.
Okay. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, I whenever I leave my office and I'm in Buckhead, so motherfuckers just be out there running. They just be running, shirts off, all kinds of motherfuckers. But there's been a couple times where I seen a nigga stopped at that little pedestrian light, and he got his leg up, he's stretching, or sometimes running in place, still like. I'll be in my car like, what he do, Lex? Damn.
What he do?
He be like, shadow bot, like, I don't know, bitch. But I'd be like, I ain't never understood catcalling until right now. I don't even know what I would say to the man, but I just wanted to be like, God bless you.
But you're not cheating because you're not in a relationship.
I know, but I'm saying, I've been in a relationship and seen a nigga and in my head thought of fucking him. I'm just saying, I can look at a nigga sometimes and think about fucking him.
Yeah, no, I don't. So I'm going to say not wild.
Oh, yeah. Okay, y'all let us know. Y'all let us
comment.
Know. Right.
Below.
Okay, guys. So I want to do a segment that I haven't done in a while. Dun, dun, dun. It's lesser known news.
And it's basically a CNN thing.
Right. We do need a little sound bar. We'll get with our producers on that. One of them just got fired. So I don't know what we're doing about that. But we'll figure it out. So did you hear about the draft?
Yes.
Okay. What draft you
The NBA draft?
No.
Oh.
The military draft.
Like, that shit come on at night. I was about to be like, how you know?
I'll be damned if I get on here talking about sports news.
Okay, yeah, with them having to, yes.
Okay,
I have heard about that.
There is actually, the House recently passed a bill. Now it's going on to the next stage, which I guess is like Supreme Court. But they passed a bill that automatically registers all males ages 18 through 26 for selective service. Now, that's already a thing that all guys have to do, ages 18 through 26. But it wasn't usually automatically. Like, you had to actively do it. So, like, I don't know when they do it. Maybe it's when they go get a license or some shit, or they check a box and you're automatically added to the thing. But technically, even though it hasn't been enforced, the government could actually fine anybody or hold them in contempt of like a felony if they don't actively register for the draft or whatever. Now, this hasn't actually been enforced since the Vietnam War, where they've actually had to like use the draft method, but they just have to keep people on there. But they're actually in the process of trying to pass another bill that would require women ages 18 through 26 to also sign up for the draft.
I'm glad I'm 30.
Right. And now I'm just like, okay, guys, I fear we've gone too far.
Too far.
Like, I know. Okay, hold on. Like, we are equal.
Far.
We are equal.
No,
we can do anything a man can do.
We are not equal.
But I should not have to go to war. Because can these niggas do laundry and fold clothes and watch babies and do all that stuff too? We're needed at homes. We're needed. No. We are needed at home.
In the kitchen.
You seen a nigga wash a dish, you got to go behind him and wash it again. He don't even wash the bottom. He like, the food only touched the top. Like, no. Niggas aren't... We're needed at home. That's the real war in America.
Period.
And so, basically... Actually, that's
I agree. Yeah, you just want to know like how I feel.
You know, I have a whole bunch of articles right here, but I'm like, whatever. The gist of it is that.
Yeah, I hate it. I mean, it's sad, but I mean, who voted for this? It's like sound like some Republican shit. That's why y'all gotta go fucking vote, bruh. Because this shit is crazy.
We're gonna get into politics at the end, but I just wrote politics. But yeah, I don't know what to say, because I'm like, I mean, once again, I was like, thank God I'm 30. But I'm like, damn, I guess since we are in this big fight to prove that women are equal, I guess
I'm not. Who said women equal? Who said we equal? How? I do not agree with it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now we kind of just thinking about like our kids in this situation now, because we definitely, it doesn't, you know, we don't qualify.
Yeah.
So.
But could you imagine, bitch?
I know.
Could you imagine
I would cry.
Getting called to war?
Girl.
No, I would literally, I don't know if you got to bleep this self out, kill myself.
I'm not going to lie. It's not too crazy, because for a minute, remember, I thought about going to the military.
I don't remember that. That's crazy.
Yes. When I first went to college, like my freshman year, I definitely was considered going to the military. Then I was like, okay, I could just do the reserve. And then I just never. So, I mean, it's not too crazy, but it's just crazy that you kind of got to be like forced now.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay, that was my listener no news.
Why you want to get into politics?
Well, okay, we'll just go right into that. I wanted to get into politics because did you know that the debate is tomorrow in Atlanta? So obviously, well, this actually airs pretty late. But if you could stay home tomorrow, stay the fuck home. Because not only, there's also something going on with soccer. It's going to be like 50,000 people at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium tomorrow. So it's just crazy. But I was just so intrigued with the debate this year, only because obviously it's going to be entertaining.
Very.
And they're actually doing it to where there's no audience this year. This is the first time. So it's not going to be an audience. It's just going to be
them,
Trump and Biden in this room. Trump is supposed to announce who he's going to have run as his vice president. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm so curious to know.
And they're still the Supreme Court is still trying to rule on if he should be immune from his role in the 2020 thing right now. And I think that's, first off, I think it's fucking crazy that he's even still able to run.
That's crazy.
And
they didn't think America would be dumb enough to even consider a president. I feel like that's what it is, because you can't vote. He can't vote.
Literally, I was about to say, so felons can't vote even after they get out and pay their price to society.
No, you can't vote.
But he can run for president? That's fucking crazy.
Bro, what if this nigga bring Kanye out as his running mate? I could see that shit, bro. Like, do not.
Then we're fucking doomed.
I feel like
our people
prepare for anything, y'all, for real.
Our people are going to end up voting for Trump because of Kanye. You know,
and that's why I'm like, that's some shit he would do. Like, he would get something to, like, flip everybody on his side now.
So he did say at something, like, this week or, like, this past week that his support with Black and Hispanic
has increased.
Ever since he got a mugshot. Yeah,
because they felons, too.
And I'm like...
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I heard that, too. That's crazy.
I was like, wow.
We do.
What do you suspect? Like,
girl, I'm about to go ahead and get my second citizenship, dual citizenship.
Where you going?
I don't know, probably Ghana.
I'm about to say you going back to Africa.
I can't do this. This shit crazy. I swear to God, if this man really gets into office, like I'm really about to get.
So they said this is either going to make or break Biden, because once again, Biden is the oldest president, but Trump is right behind him, and Trump also speaks gibberish. Biden's 81 and Trump's 78.
The only thing is, Biden just move old. Like, he physically is old. Like, you could be 81 and kind of like, you know, you still able to like move around. It's just, it sucks that Biden just like actually looks
wandering off. So they said this is either going to put the nail in the coffin for him, no pun intended. But they said I'm just saying, they said either this debate is going to show just how mentally he's not there, or if he can hold it together, it could prove that he's still got it. They said Trump, on the other hand, with there being no audience, they think that would be like a detriment to him, because he feeds off of like the audience, or sometimes he'll be in the middle. He has to give an intellectual answer, but he'll feed off the audience and just run off into a tangent and just be talking about anything. And then they're turning off their mics when the other person is speaking. So and they won't be able to cut each other off. This is a goddamn shame that they got to do all of this, because they know the motherfuckers is going to get up there and act a fool with hot mics in a crowd.
Especially Trump. You know, he be talking over people. He don't care what you saying. It's so embarrassing. Can you imagine other countries just looking at us like, this shit is like the Simpsons show? Yeah,
I don't know, bro. Because then I think I saw a video of Putin and Kim Jong-un in a car together singing. I said, is this AI? I don't know it's AI anymore.
I don't trust the world.
Right, because that didn't even seem right. I'm like, what? Yeah, so... Yeah, y'all. That was my spiel on politics. Oh, also, how do you feel about celebrities endorsing presidents?
I mean, it's cool. It's just weird if you just vocally endorsing Trump. I'm going to just say that.
Amber Rose lost me.
Oh, yeah.
I stood through Amber Rose through everything.
Yeah.
I defended the forehead tat. I defended every slut walk. I defended any of that shit. I said, she's for the people. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I defended her still being stuck over her baby daddy. Like, I defended everything. And I'm like, bitch, what?
Yeah, she lost me there, too.
What?
It was like so random.
Girl,
yeah.
I'd rather you just not say anything. Like, I know I'm one of those people who'd be like, yes, celebs need to stand for something. In this case, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
And I also think it's like weird if like now you're all of a sudden about like politics, you know? Like, I feel like some people really live that life. Like Kerry Washington, I can really say she really be about politics throughout the year, you know? But if you just randomly coming out and now you're a Trump supporter, we never heard you talk about politics, that's very weird to me.
It's giving he was coming to your city and he got some of his people to reach out to you, and you were like, oh yeah, I would love to do an appearance with Trump. Like, I want to be talked about.
Exactly.
Like, where are our morals? Talking about somebody said, how are you supporting Trump and when you support women's rights? She said, is he not for women's rights? Bitch, what?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. She haven't been like, I ain't gonna say popping, you know, but her name hasn't been out there, I feel like, as much as it usually is. And I feel like this is something for her name to be, like you said, talked about.
I unfollowed her. I said, you know what? She's gonna miss that follow. She gonna notice it.
Is she?
Yes.
She went to like 99999. She dropped the 1 million now.
I went to 666. 6666.
Okay, movie, shows, books. What you been on?
I'm deep into the Interview with the Vampire world. I'm into the show. The season finale is coming out this weekend. My second book just arrived, and they just announced they just got approved for season 3.
Okay.
So I'm so excited about that. I'm just, deep into my sci-fi shit. I'm going to see A Quiet Place in theaters tomorrow with Lupita. So yeah, I'm just deep into my bag.
Okay. Have y'all seen, I hope I say this right, Your Honor on Netflix? Okay, I guess I'm late. Apparently,
I haven't
everybody
seen it, but
else.
I know it's on there.
Okay, it's so good. So, let me say this. The first couple episodes is really good. It kind of lost me a little. When it's dramas like not really happening and no action, I kind of can get lost like a little bit. It's kind of real slow, but I'm trying to follow it out. I haven't finished it yet, but I would recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
Yeah. I like just a little, she was about to happen next.
Okay.
I need one of those.
I feel it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm watching. And then I started The Shy Over. Y'all know how I do when I get done watching the show.
Girl.
Yeah.
Have you watched Criminal Minds from the jump?
I started binging it, but I didn't finish.
I was about to say, that's one that I've watched.
Yeah.
And I know you like Criminal Minds. I know you like stuff like that.
Yeah, and I like Criminal Minds is something like I randomly cut on. It don't matter.
That's how it used to be with me. But then I was like, let me actually follow it. And as you get in through the seasons, I don't know who had it worse. Reed had a tough time. Some shit with Morgan had me crying. Like, motherfucker, there was really drama with each person.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. Okay. All right. So if you were still active on MySpace, what song would you have playing on your profile this week?
Let's see. I was going to pick this song, Lex, but have you done this song?
No, I did the Vase one.
Gotcha. So mine is Fucking You by Act 5.
It's not by, it's by 4 Bats.
Oh, 4 Bats. Act 5, that's the name of the album.
Why is that the only song you have downloaded from there? Download the Vase one. I told you would like that one. There Goes Another Vase. It's amazing. It's my MySpace song.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's on my playlist.
Oh, okay.
It's somewhere.
You told me to send it to you. Okay.
Yeah.
You was like, send that one to me, and I sent it. Okay, so for me, mine's a little more lit. I think this is the second song I've done by this man, and I be talking shit. But Boss Man D-Lo,
you like
I ain't gonna lie, bitch. He be turning me up. My one this week is Pot Scraper. Oh, bitch. Come outside, that's me in that foreign car, baby. Yeah. You ain't gotta starve, baby. Yeah. I'm Mr. Pot Scraper.
Okay.
Yeah. No, okay. That's my shit, bitch. Okay. Oh my God. Like, I don't know. Ever since he got exposed for having like a tiny, tiny little pickle.
You like him more?
No, I was like, I'm not really fucking with this nigga. And then I realized that's shallow, bitch. You're not ever even gonna fuck him. I was like, his music actually is really good, bitch. So yeah, I'm fucking with it. Okay. So shout out to Boss Man D-Lo, Mr. Pot Scraper. But okay, we both picked songs from this decade. I love that for us.
I've been doing good.
Yeah,
I have.
Bitch, didn't you do like Japanese R&B one week? Yeah. Sometimes you just take it sideways. Like I wasn't expecting that.
But the song was good.
Yeah. No, it was good. I didn't download it, but it was good.
It was good.
She sounded really good.
Yes.
Yeah. So
it was giving.
She's like niggas. You don't know what she's saying. You don't know.
She did not say niggas.
But okay, y'all. Thanks for rocking out with us. Episode 31. It's your girl Tay.
It's your girl Lex.
And fuck with us, follow us, leave some reviews, subscribe.
Yes.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. All right. Bye.
Yeah. That's it. Bye.